Welcome to the Jill on Money Show. It's Tuesday, December 19th, and we are here trying to help you make better financial decisions. The way that we do that is we encourage you to do a little work. And all it means is you go to jillonmoney.com. That is our website where all of our content lives. And once you get to that website, you'll see a Contact Us button on the top right part of the site. It follows you wherever you go. Anytime you have a question, you click that and you write your note. We'll get your note. If you want to come on the air with us, then all you do is check that box. If you're willing to do video, check that box, because we've got a brand new exciting channel called Jill on Money, powered by The Compound. That's our new YouTube channel, and you can just search for The Compound and you'll choose a separate playlist for Jill on Money. That's us.
I will just say an easier way to find the show is just go to jillonmoney.com. It's right on the homepage.
Okay, go to jillonmoney.com and click on the link, because Mark has done all the work for you. All right, let's get on with it, because time is short. It is the holidays, and I know you got things to do. Today, we are joined by Ted, who is on the line from Dallas, Texas. And Ted, how are you, and what can we do for you today?
Wonderful. Thank you for taking my call. My question is regarding long-term care insurance. My wife is 69. I'm 71. We believe that we have checked all the boxes regarding planning for our financial future. The only box that has not been, I think, completely checked is for long-term care.
First of all, are you guys both in good health?
I would say fairly good health.
Fairly good. Okay.
I mean, no chronic issues at this time.
Right. Okay. And are you guys working or retired right now?
We are retired.
And how are you guys supporting yourselves? Do you live off of Social Security and pension or investment income? What's your where do we get your income from?
It's Social Security, and I have a pension. It pretty much covers our living expenses and a little more.
What's the total of the Social Security and the pension benefit?
About $12 a month.
$12,000 a month. Okay, that's great, fantastic. What do you figure your expenses are?
$5,000 to $6,000.
Wow! And you guys own your own home?
Yes, we do.
How much would you say the house is worth?
Close to $800.
Is there a mortgage that remains?
No.
Tell us about the savings and investing that you have done.
Between my wife and myself, with IRAs and also regular savings, a brokerage account, a little over $4
million?
Yes, ma'am.
I like being called ma'am at this point. And you're not drawing any of this because thank God, you guys did an amazing job. You're not drawing any money from your accounts because your total income, the Social Security plus the pension, is 2 times what you need, right?
That is correct.
Okay. This is the easiest and fastest call, because I'm going to tell you, you have absolutely nothing to worry about. You do not need to buy long-term care insurance. And the reason is basically because of the facts you just laid out to us. You have so much money that is saved and you're not even using it. The benefit of that is that you can self-insure. Now, I know you're going to tell me, in case you're an engineer, you're going to say, but wait, there is a 2% chance that, or 1% chance that my wife and I get sick at the exact same time, and we have to sap $1 million from this account or something like that, which is all well and good. But statistically, I don't think you have a problem at all. I would not spend the money on long-term care insurance. No, absolutely not. And in fact, you're in such good shape, it makes me think, do you have children?
Adult children.
And they're fine? Are you helping them out at all or not?
No, they're independent.
There's no problem here, Ted. You have nothing to worry about. Has someone tried to sell you long-term care insurance?
I get the solicitations in the mail and internet and everything else, but I've been ignoring it.
Oh, good. I give you permission to just actually fully ignore it, rip it up, and put it to bed. You have nothing to worry about. If you told me that you had, say, $1 million in savings and that your Social Security and your pension just actually covered your expenses barely, then we start talking about what options you have for long-term care. I think that folks who are listening, the big risk factor is for couples who have a net worth of, say, $500,000 to $1.5 million or $2 million. Those are the people who, if one of them needs care and it's expensive, if you're unlucky and you need a lot of care, you can blow through your money to not everything, but generally speaking, you can blow through enough so that it could negatively impact the surviving and healthy spouse. So I think you guys, you're in great shape. You've done a tremendous job. And I can't give you any advice other than spend your money and have fun. How about that for advice?
That's very helpful.
Good. And how are you managing that $4 million?
It's all on index funds with Vanguard for the most part. And it's about 70 stock and 30 bond.
Do you feel like, I know this is going to sound like a crazy question, but if something bad were to happen to you, would your wife be perfectly capable of managing that money as well?
She would need her hands held.
Do any of your kids have that kind of?
Yes.
I don't want to say expert. Yeah, they could, right? They could help out?
Yes.
All right. And your wife totally knows what's going on in these accounts. In other words, there's nothing that is, not that it's secret, but like she has an active interest. Does she know where things are and where passwords are and all that kind of stuff?
Yes. I wouldn't say it's an active interest because she's really never been interested in the financial area, but she's aware of it, what's going on.
As long as she's aware, that's kind of all I'm going for here. That if she feels like, at least I know what this is, that there is $4 million, all of that, then I feel like you're in good shape. Make sure the kids know where documents are. Make sure that really, if the kids are going to help her out, make sure that they have the information they need to be able to assist her. Again, only if something bad were to happen to you. And I say that not, with some experience with people who pass away unexpectedly or have an illness unexpectedly, and the healthy spouse is left saying like, "Oh my God, I have no idea how to do any of this," and you're at sea. As long as you have kids who can help out, that's wonderful. I feel comfortable like saying to you that at this point in your life, the most fabulous thing is that you don't have to really stress about anything. You've done such a good job amassing this wealth. Do you mind me asking you what you did for a living?
I worked for a Fortune 50 company for most of my career.
Oh, see, that's a good thing. It's hard to explain just how valuable these pension benefits are, but I know I try every day. But it is amazing. So, Ted, rip up the long-term care offers and carry on and enjoy your life, okay?
Okay. Yeah, my other question about that was, I've set aside about $500 for my long-term care in the Vanguard Wellesley Income Fund because that's about 30% stock and about 70% bonds, I believe.
Is that inside of a retirement
account? It's inside of an IRA, yes. Uh-huh.
That's good. Only because I know it's a tax inefficient fund, but as long as it's inside of a retirement account, that's good. Now, when you have your minimum required distributions that start, you're going to have to make a decision about, how you manage that liability. So either you just pay the tax that's due, hold your nose, or, don't forget, if you're charitable, if you want to try to gift that to make a qualified charitable distribution from your IRA account, you can do that. If you don't need the RMD, you can skip you and just give it away. Not to an individual, to a public charity. God, Ted, I love this story. I want to have $12,000 a month in guaranteed income with expenses of half that and a home that's paid off. We should aspire to be Ted.
And $4 million in investments. And
$4 million in socked away, which is not bad. As far as I can tell, this sounds like he's self-effacing. He's sort of like, it's just a little bit here and there. Don't worry about long-term care, Ted. And thank you very much for contacting us. And I hope for everyone listening, if you have long-term care questions, that you give us a holler. These are extraordinarily dependent. Like as much as all of the things that we talk about, it's dependent on your exact circumstances, probably long-term care more than anything else because of, it's sort of folding in your future health care needs potentially, which is so dependent on where you are today, your level of assets, and whether or not you are partnered or married. All these things come into play. So please let us know if that's something, especially if someone's pitching that to you, a salesperson, an insurance salesman or saleswoman. Just give us a shout. Go to JillOnMoney.com, click the Contact Us button, and write us the note. Let's get you on the air. That's one of those questions. It's much better with you in a conversation with us. Please, please, please make sure you do that. Hey, don't forget to sign up for the free weekly newsletter where Mark has just crushed it and delivered the goods. Thanks so much for listening. Don't forget, everything that we do lives on our website, including our subscription service, Jill on Money Live, access to quarterly live webinars, and lots of bonus content that lives behind a paywall. And you can find the link to Jill on Money, powered by The Compound, our new YouTube channel. So exciting. All right. We so appreciate you listening. Do something nice for someone else today. Change your work, change your wealth, change your life. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you tomorrow.